Hello everyone, welcome to our episode of Discourse. Today, my group and I will share some key ideas about discourse. So, what is discourse? The term comes from the Latin word discoursus, meaning conversation, from dis, meaning apart, and cur, meaning to run. Discourse refers to language in social context, spoken or written, used to convey meaning beyond individual sentences. According to Zelig Harris on 1952, discourse focuses on how sentences connect to form meaningful communication. James G. on 2011 adds that it has two levels: small d discourse, language used above the sentence, and big D discourse, ideas and how they are expressed.
Nice.
Now I will discuss you what is discourse analysis. So first is a specific method or approach within discourse studies. So the specific method that we can apply is that the critical thinking analysis. Why? It because critical discourse analysis or CDA is an approach used to analyze how language and discourse contribute to the construction, maintenance, and legitimation of power relations and society. Next is discourse analysis may emphasize discourse, functions or discourse structure or both. Like for example, you can analyzing a job interview. In job interview, the function here of the interviewer's is question might be to assess the rule, and the structure here might be to involve a pattern like interviewers ask the candidate, answers interviewers follow up.
There are 7 approaches of discourse analysis. Register analysis explores how language changes depending on field or profession. For instance, doctors use terms like hypertension, while lawyers use words such as affidavit. Cohesion, coherence, and thematic development ensures that texts are clear and unified. Cohesion refers to links like pronouns and conjunctions. Coherence to logical flow of ideas, and thematic development to maintaining focus on central topic. Pragmatics examine how meaning depends on context. A phrase such as "it's hot in here" may be more than an observation. It can function as a request. Conversation analysis studies everyday interaction, focusing on turn-taking, pauses, and how speakers manage dialogue. Genre analysis looks at conventions of text types such as academic essays, news articles, or social media posts. Corpus-based discourse analysis uses large text databases to identify patterns across language use. Finally, critical discourse analysis investigates how language reflects power, ideology, and social structures. Together, these approaches reveal language as a dynamic tool shaped by society and interaction.
Discourse analysis. Discourse analysis is conducted in many fields of activity. There are social sciences. So, social sciences, sociology, psychology, education, political science, anthropology. And then humanities. Humanities is linguistics, literature, cultural studies, history.
Hi everyone, I'm the last presenter and I'll be sharing my presentation about discourse is intertextuality and discourse in communication. So, discourse is intertextuality. A text, spoken or written, cannot be fully understood on its own. It always relates to other texts. This connection between texts is called intertextuality. So, there are 2 types of intertextuality in terms of discourse analysis: the implicit and explicit. Discourse and communication. Discourse is the way communication happens, but traditional model of communication are too simple because they ignore the context. How does it work? Of course, the sender puts a message into a code, sends it through a channel, receiver decodes, message understood. So, once again, intertextuality. To understand the text, you need to connect it to other text. And communication, to understand meaning, you need to connect words to context.
スパイミッションワクワクワクワク